hard. Been twitch. Sorry. Though it's in Korean, I really don't want. Oops. Oops. Disabilities. How do they really call it? Weird? No. Physical handicaps, tattoo, light green. Special necklace around neck. Wait. Well, I am right. I don't want to ignore it. Necklace. So, neck shape of wings. Oops. Here we go again. Okay. What more we need? Personality. Ignore. Oh, the hussy. That they have. I am more optimistic. Where it's okay. What what bad habits do they have? What makes them laugh out loud? Sweat affection. But others strong. How comes no, she doesn't have. What is there? The last time they cried? What will they stand up? What is this? What quality do they most value? Twitch certainly is a close. And Twitch seriously is gonna. How this. things. Something to do. Okay. Okay. No network errors. But what? Twitch. Only twitchy. Too twitchy. But at least it's working. Finally, as it should be. When it's done. Oh. You can say I finished outlining with the snowflake method, but I've decided to do another method of outline by Blake. So, character questionnaire. A little bit about my characters. I almost finished it. And yes, I'm using script. Okay, bathroom has a bath in Prept. Or the minimalist minimalist. There was Well, of course, I'm 5 basic questions for about the characters which I'm filling out, and that's it. If you want, I can send you the link. You don't really have to do the whole 150 questions about your character. You can choose few if you want, like the family and friends, choose whatever characters, and that's it. I really needed it. I have my friends and family, daily life, the basic, or physical appearance, and just plans. I like to plot and to outline my whole stories. So there's nothing I can do about that. But I like it. Like throw away all the words that I had in my mind without any outline or plotting or anything. Just wrote the way it was. And now that I think about it, after a few months, she agreed with me that I need to outline. It has about 50k words, so I wanted to be it's a part of a series that I wrote. I need to Project WW, which is gonna be the project that I'm gonna work on for NaNoWriMo. Evelyn, which is the name of my main character, is over. My profile of her is over. And, let's see. Over. Everything. Lunch. Wow. Chess. Chess.
Troszkę
So it was my husband. Chest. So the word.
לכל החלק שעושים לדבר, לא מרגישים את העקירה עצמה.
Sorry about that. Did Twitch? Did Twitch? What the heck is it? It doesn't. How do they want to see others? There's someone. too. Could change one thing about this. First time chatting. How are you? The big one is two books. Project double. Good. Method to outline and I got inspired by one of my favorite authors, the name of Carrie Ann Ryan. I read her in the and one of her it's a fantasy series. This novel actually participated in NaNoWriMo. Hearing myself apparently a lot of I'm actually having a lot of the music right now, and because I wrote use it for my something's wrong with 4 series for now. Maybe I'll do also 7 characters. There are mystical creatures. The first one is an angel. I have maybe I'll have more mystical inside the story, but not as my main character. Also, I'll see on one creature, of course, my cover. Here is. Well, apparently I can make it bigger. Second book that is it's gonna number. I have the name for this. Okay, if I read like 4 times, thousands of time, and I don't care. That's how great that fantasy book is. That I'm inspired. I wanted to do something. How about Bayani? thank you for the ahoy subscribe. Problem yesterday, very strange. I just perfect. The Twitch been tweeting. What? You've been around. Mine is. So what kind of writing do you do? Oh, sure. For a writer. June, July. I finished, and now I'm national writing to actually start that. And I'll show you that. Wait. Yeah, I never. So I'm using the quotes last month during preparation. Nice. Wow. Inside in the necklace. You that old method on how a few questions did it was like
والله خمانية زين.
special. I had a husband alert, so okay, watch. Anyway, so I only need to fulfill my Act 1. And thank you for the follow. I'll see you in my next, and have a good night. Also, I haven't got this thing on scape anymore, really. And until I put those rings inside, I had to use this, my pinchers, to close the rings. It's still escaping. How's the writing going on? Already? You have a cold? I hope you drink a lot of tea. Because the tea with lemon and honey, it's gonna help you a lot. Well, you remember? Don't you think? And I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but you can crack an egg inside of an egg together and like really combine it together really well and eat it. It really helps. It really helps. It's an old cold. My mom used to make it for me a lot. And it tastes really good. I know it sounds take to you. Yes, you should. Because honey is the best. I that, but yeah, I know, but you know, the whole legal thing and everything. I don't know. It sounds kind of boring. The main something that I wanted to sound a little bit idea, good reading. Because if I put her entertaining for a lawyer, well, about that, I'm looking for jobs on the generators.
Yeah, that's kind of the interesting thing is that writers.
I'm always like that, to tell you the truth.
That's something.
I'll see how to outlining. Continue reading jobs or their places or something like that. I always change it a lot before I found something that I really want to keep. It always has been with me. Secretary, but the secretary education. So she and her friends didn't go to a college to learn something. So that's why it's her enough money to any really. Second. Sorry about that, that was my dad. Okay, pretty much an experience. Secretary to a lawyer. It's, it gave me an idea. A section of note writing inside of, so I by a mistake.
זה רק
Okay. Okay. I think there's most important to me. Sure. Sorry, I went to bring me something to snack because apparently my husband's friend is on his about an idea for Agnes and her friends. Dragon says the dragon itself into a human, so no one knows they're dragons, but there are a few features that can or dragons. So spelling is correcting me. Does not exist in Scrivener, so it exists in MER. I think I have to change. Let's see. Woman. It's for a woman, as an Eve. It's also beautiful for an angel. The word Evelyn. But any name for a male, not a woman. Let's see. I'm generating angel names. Leo. And for his sister, Oriole. Always do a first point of view, as in the character is speaking, as in I am inside my character's mind, so, and I know what they're saying, what they're thinking, and everything. Because as in the overall point of view. Oh, but I don't know size on the soap opera character, a woman character named Celeste. So that's why I can name my male character as Celeste. Weird for me. Using. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I was Skype call with my mom. As you can see, this is the website I'm actually using to generate angel. Sorry. My angel, my male angel from my mail, so it can say he's strong. He's actually a warrior, and by his name you can say that he's a video that says strong. I need this one. Okay. Plus my angel. So it's pretty old, but okay, I forgot. Sorry. And do. From reading a lot of those creatures, the elves and the wizards, I think they're more the dresses like. See what the Google. Let's see who we have. Oh, on there. They do. Yep, that's the suit. Because they are annoying ones. Okay. The other one. Let's see. And it are small. And it says tiny old. Yeah, it's okay then. Relatives. Who are the relative? The fairies? See, because I used to watch Charmed and Phoebe. You remember? I don't know if you guys knows about Charmed, but there is a character named Phoebe who became the screams that it made just from. Yeah, she was. And but when she came in Banshee on that chapter, it was like, how much can someone scream as a Banshee? It's like Banshee screams. Oh. Shoot. Never mind. The library card even go as far. Continue with the setup. Sometimes let's. Let's see. All right. Okay. Oh, just noticed. It's too quiet here.
Yay! The gray cat won. Oh man. I thought that orange one was gonna win it. I was worried. And Hugo here is just like fine. So that's probably what I'm gonna be doing for the next one. Let me know how you did with that string. I got a little distracted by that. But it's something I needed to do. So, yes, as productive with the character paragraphs as I wanted to. Save the cat. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love Save the Cat, which I'm sure you can get that now, and I need to for after I finish the paragraph summaries. I'm gonna need to work on my beat sheet. But I did make a kind of quick summary of all of the beats, like when I was going through the book. But I feel like it'll still be good for me to have the book handy. Outlining process so far. I find that like because even with like things you don't realize is what describing this like if I just have a picture of the ring like as a reference, then it's so much easier. So I'm gonna try to be that detailed with my birthday. The other half of that year, like I thought that would be fun. Hopefully I get that. If not, I will buy this birthday thing I get. And just other things. So. Oh, there we go. So as I finish with I love like character and friend and full circle. You just go into a longer I learn work in progress, like a short when I like do travel. That's so fun. And all of the projects that she right now in Mariano. Funny because that's for angels like a demon and like a demon if you have the answer. Find it. Let's see if it comes up. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, here we go. Don't bad angel. Okay, they call it a bad angel. Oh, so yeah. Oh yeah, but this one doesn't have wings. Okay, has have a horn on their forehead, while a dark angel only has black. It was before I had this. I think this would flip it on its head, kind of with more like magical switches. They don't like say like incantations or whatever. But that's what I was thinking of making in this story. I almost said like the working title, but because and I haven't thought about it in forever. Oh my gosh, yeah, I need to talk about that in my video. But it was like maybe I can kind of flip the idea. And this one says oh wait, no, the ting 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 bell. Circle literature. And so I had heaven, hell, and then and what it evolved to. So that's cool. Let's go with number 2, the tan.
אני הולך איתו פרק כזה...
בנועם.
אני הולך לנועם ואני חוזר ב-10, משהו כזה. בסדר?
I've been streaming for almost 5 hours now. Okay. And sorry about the Hebrew that you heard. That was my husband saying he left the house with his friend and he's going to visit another friend. And he'll be gone for like 2.5 hours, which is really fine with me. So my door is open and I will not have any interruptions now. So I can concentrate normally now on my novel because every time my husband enters my room, actually my office, I'm really annoyed. So now he won't interrupt me now. So let's see. Now on, and yes, I'm still on Act 1 of the outline. Oh. Good. Now, this one is done. Label red. Okay. Oh god. What was it? Chapter 2. This is 10. Okay, got it. Okay, we don't have. Thank you. Aww. Thanks, Hanga, for the follow. I hope you enjoyed my stream, even though. See you later. My next stream will be Monday, so I'll see you later. And if you want, you can join my Discord. Bye bye. Plus, to the people that also here, I have a YouTube where I also stream right now. I'm currently doing my multiply stream on Twitter, on Twitch, and on YouTube, so you're welcome to subscribe there also if you want. Well, my Photoshop is actually stuck in my whole thing. Oh, come on. Wow, my Photoshop is like sticking the whole thing. My computer is stuck, so I'm sorry about that. Oh God. Wow, my computer got stuck. Oh, thank you, God. Yes. Come on. Okay, come on, Photoshop, move it. Oh, thank you. I haven't touched my Photoshop, so things got stuck. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. Dude. Delivered. Oh. Not Magnum, Magnus. Magnus. I think I need to find to look for another evil Gazelle or kill sell purchase and sell Samuel Sidrel Romeo Aurorial Samuel Orkan. Ew, I think Orkan is better. Okay. I think I need to close my Photoshop before everything gonna be stuck. Can you believe I've been almost 5 hours since I've been streaming now? And I think I'm gonna stream a bit more. Maybe.
나도 알아 메말랐었던 쓰리 썼던 연하 성공은 달고 자라 오늘 돈을 받고 팔아 죄값은 갖고 자고 내 목에 다야 샀을 때문에 누군 평생 쇠사슬 차고 살아 괜찮아 차라리 속편해 이미 깨진 꽃병에 성수와 흙탕물은 보편해 다 불공평해 We're living in a cold world 잃어버린 것이 너무나 많은 걸
나는 알고 싶지 않은 새 살찐 비둘기처럼 떼타고 흉측해 돈과 명예 헛된 쾌락 거짓 명성 욕심에 내 가슴과 주머니 애타고 궁색해 시간은 놓칠수록 고민이 많아 난 생명을 잃은 좀비 난 봄비를 기다려 아주 달콤한 봄비가 나를 적셔주기를 입맛을 잃은 내 심장에 달콤한 꿀이 재어주기를 Yes, you gotta try.
누구나 빈 시간을 나 홀로 걸어 내 사랑 없이 빈 가슴에 눈물도 없어 내 어서 내 가슴에 달콤한 사랑을 뿌리 내려줘 덧없는 욕심에 믿음의 높은 성을 세워줘 하루아침에 다 변하는 세상과 내가 원하는 물질과 이성 그 속에 진심 없이 전하는 모든 것들이 하늘의 먹구름이 됐으니 이제 내 맘의 빛으로 저 하늘 메우리 좋은 차를 타고 지갑을 가득 채워도 너의 손을 갖고 낮은 코를 세워도 출세를 약속하는 많은 지식들을 배워도 가슴 속 빈자리 그 여백은 절대 못 메꿔요 날 필요해 새로운 삶의 태도 반듯한 잠든 날 깨워주시는 신의 충고 따끔한 유혹보다 달콤한 첫 키스보다 상큼한 Sweet thing 어머니 뱃속보다 따뜻한
How sweet are your words to my head, sweeter than honey to my mouth.
Sheesh. I don't like that name either, huh?
Yes, you gotta try. Work it out. Sweet thing, sweet thing. Listen, baby, I wanna think sweet thing.
It's the sweet thing
Work it out. Work it out. Sweet thing, sweet. Yes, you gotta try.
Music, it's sweet. I need love and God, all that. Sweet. Yeah, we all gotta.
Let's see if it likes Pura or not. Does it like Pura either? Sheesh. Yeah.
좋아하나 봐. 널 많이 아꼈나 봐. 다시 못 견디게 아픈 걸 보니 가슴에서 자꾸만 열이 나고 널 떠올릴 때마다 그리움이 흘러 숨겨봐도 그게 잘 안 되나 봐 이별 앓고 있는 날 아는 걸 씩씩한 척 강한 척하는 내가 웃는 눈빛마저도 우는 것 같아 보인대 여러분 다 같이 불러요 우리 정말 사랑했을까 느낄 수가 없잖아 좁은 나의 세상
속에 살던 넌 행복하긴 했을까 우리 닮은 지난 추억이 초라한 내 앞이라 더 눈부셔 너 있는 곳 너무 멀어 다가갈 수 없어
Darkness or me.
헤어져도 하지 못하나 봐 언제나 돌아와줄 것만 같아서 시간 가면 잊을 수 있을 거라 굳은 다짐 해봐도
A fallen angel. Venom God, huh? Samuel. Yeah, awa.
믿을 수가 없잖아 좋은 사람으로 네 가슴에 내는 모습 남긴 했을까 네가 곁에 없는 나보다 내가 없는 네가 더 두려워 나를 지고 쉽게 또 사랑할까봐 지키지 못한 약속들 그땐 왜 그렇게 많이 했는지 너 아직도 너를 위해 난 주고 싶은 게 많은데 우리 정말 사랑하긴 했을까 느낄 수가 없잖아 작고 좁은 나의 세상 속에 살던 넌 행복하긴 했을까 네가 곁에 없는 나보다 내가 없는 네가 더 두려워 baby 네 사랑이 마지막이 될까봐
Light, like dark.
감사합니다 고맙습니다
Hold on. Personifications. Okay. Like you believe. Sheesh. Hunter. Secret likes it no, he doesn't. Angel of Death. Abaddon. Shiva. Okay, 1 second, I'll be back.
난 노래 불러 햇살에 맘이 너무 설레는 날에 내 입술에 자꾸 나오는 사랑스런 그 이름 오늘도 난 네가 나오는 가사를 내 마음에다 써봐 아직은 우리 모두 어설픈 연습처럼 우스워도 이제 내게 다가와
Okay, I'm back.
마음을 다 알아도 우리 사랑을 말해봐요 너를 보내는 걸 아니
Trace.
서툴러 말은 못해도
Gail, you. Return the pair. Done है.
서두르지 말아요 마음은 급하지만 darling
Nurture.
어설프게 들릴지 몰라도 사랑을 말해요 오늘 우리
Adam, Min, Horn, Nash, Lewis,
보내는 걸 아니
Valhalla, Argent, Kaiser, Drake. Shit. Lewis, Scotty, Magard. Let's see. Thanks. Magard. Hey.
서툴러 말은
Foolish. I'm gonna. Griffin. Ellen. Norex. Let's try with Norex. Not here. Norex. Norex. It doesn't like Norex either. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Angel. Shit. For now, I'm gonna call him Dark Angel, cause till I find something that Scrivener likes and doesn't discharge or change it.
All the gold in all the world is nothing to possess. If all the things that it can bring can add up to one waltz of your happiness. For your love, I would do anything just to see the smile upon your face. For your love, I would go anywhere just to tell me and love me right there. And diamond the shine like the story in the sky is nothing to behold. For minuscule is only light. If it can like you brighten oh my soul. For your love, I would do anything just to see the smile upon your face. For your love, I would go anywhere just to tell me and I'll be right there. For your love, I would do anything just to see the smile upon your face. For your love, I would go anywhere just to tell me and I'll be right there. For your I would do anything just to see the smile upon your face. For your love, I would go anywhere just to tell me and I'll be right there. 감사합니다.
Thank you.
별을 닮은 아이가 내게 길을 물었어 당신이 지내온 그 길로 빛을 내가 꿈을 두고 왔다면 우주를 나는 예민해 나는 이끌리는 빛으로 돌아갔어 한참을 걸었네 하지만 멀잖은 곳에서 나의 꿈을 찾을 수 있었지 찌박인 상처가 안쓰러워 보였지만 무척 신기하게도 영롱한 푸른빛 숨쉬듯 내 품으며 날 바라보잖아 그 순간 깨달았지 내 것이란 걸 잃어버린 꿈을 찾으려 하지 않았던 꿈두 손을 모으고 조심스럽게 달려가 수많은 사라져 보이지 않아 너무 와서들은 너를 또 바란다 늙어왔던 이 길까지 눈부신 태양이 천장을 밝히나
Character.
숲속을 걷는데 별을 닮은 아이가 내게 길을 물었어 당신이 지나온 그 길로 비추면 가 두고 왔다면 우주를 말하는 아이의 눈에 나는 그리고 돌아갔어 한참을 걸었네 하지만 멀잖은 곳에서 나의 꿈을 찾을 수 있었지 소년아 어딨니 꿈을 찾았어 나는 고맙다는 인사를 꼭 해야겠구나 무거운 짐들과 힘에 겨운 내 발걸음 모두 거짓말처럼 너무 가벼운가
Okay. Well, people, I'm sorry, but I got to go because I've been streaming for almost 5.5 hours, and I just finished setup. Well, I finished my characters. I'm already with red eyes from being on this computer for for almost 5.5 hours. So we are going let's see who we have here that we can stream, we can raid actually. Let's see. Does anyone has recommendations for any new writers? Let's see who's online. Well, we have Leo Wrights. Oh, she got financials. New. I don't know why it's in there. Red bread period. He's gonna be right back. Oh, I did follow him. I can stream. Let's see if I get some words down and such. Let's see if he's really. I got Vera. But Vera has 13 viewers already. Greg has 14. He's got 1. She's got 91. 36, 39, 36, 32. Sheesh. Okay, so right. Let's see. What happened here? Wow, I see Twitch has been really twitchy. Literally. Let's see. Wow, Twitch has been twitchy, huh? Let's see about Greg. Oh, Greg is okay, but oh. Let's see, World Anvil. What is up? I guess Twitch does a lot of twitchy stuff. So like when twitchy as it is. Oh, come on. Don't be such Twitch. Let's see. Oh, open mic is on.
Your boots. Just clean them on the holder so you don't bring any dirt inside with them. I asked her, why don't I take them off? She answered back, we're going to the garage to do something with father's tools. I wonder what she will do there. Emma walked to her room, and after a while she came
Aw, thank you, Christian, for the follow. I appreciate it a lot. How you doing? I've been streaming for 5.5 hours now. So I'm trying to see who I can raid right now. Do you have any suggestions? Because Twitch for some reason doing a lot of... Oh my god. Crisscross. We can put on it again.
세스폰 잘 놓친다.
Oh. Let's see. Crisscross. Working crew. Twitch's been really twitchy right now. Do you also write? If you do, what kind of genre do you write? Let's see. Because for some reason Twitch has been really twitchy right now. Let's see, I have... Study time, huh? Lemons, 8, huh? Let's see, channels, categories. Let's see, this chatting category we have. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see who that person is. Chinese. Well, I see she's currently like playing a game, I think. Yeah, she's actually playing games right now. Let's see. Well, I got Miora, right? Right now. Let's read Leora writes. Let's say hello to her. What do you say? Let's greet her for the first time. Well, for everyone that has been with me, and all the new followers, thank you so much for the follow. I'll see you all Monday. It's my free day. I have a holiday that day, so I'll be off from work, so I'm gonna do my stream. And my brain is like jelly right now after 5.5 hours, so see you all next time, and let's go to Leora Rice. Bye bye. And apparently we can't rate her because she's from a mature audience, huh? Well, apparently we can rate her.
Okay, I wasn't actually sure whether they were just saying it's done as part of the dialogue.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to focus, just trying to scramble the words together.
That was lovely. I do get the characters being a little big, what happens. Yeah, it's nice.
Second. Let's see, Red. Wait, you gotta read him before it's gonna be a problem again. Let's see if it's and it's not allowing. Oh, we are gonna rate Leora eventually.
There
so
were a few grammar errors that I spotted.
See you there.
Going through. I can't remember if there was like a trend to them. I think it, but like you could tell what was happening just fine. It's just that you would occasionally go, oh right, that's not quite the right word for like verb tense.
Angel Faye, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Absolute sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, no, I was thinking of there are occasional things where it's just the wrong tense, or it's the word that sounds the same. Oh, yeah, absolutely. English is an awful language and it's a pain in the arse.
There you go, I'll give you a shout out in the chat as well.
However, even those errors didn't stop me understanding what was going on. So, that's fine.
Go say hello to them. Here you go, you have a follow from me. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the raid and the follow. How are you doing?
I joined in late, so I didn't hear everything, but what I did hear was pretty captivating. It definitely got my interest.
Meanwhile, I'm getting back to some of my studies. But do let me know in the chat, and we'll catch up after after my sprint in my break.
I quite liked it. I did notice there was a few repetitive words.
That's long.
Throughout the.
Thank you for the lurk, though.
Which is fine. I mean, English isn't your second language, and that can be fixed upon later. Also, I know English isn't your second language, and you have to translate it from native language sometimes. But see if you can expand on the prose, the type of words that you use, because it seems to be very repetitive and it's very much da. That makes sense. that's fine. I mean, yeah, I'm very much the same in that regards, so I completely get it. But yeah, just keep that in mind. Expand what you're writing to make it a bit more, not purple prose, but a bit more flows nicer. And hey, Angel, you can talk.
Oh, sorry. After 5.5 hours, I thought my voice is cracked.
No worries, no worries. I was just quickly scrambling the sign-up sheet, and for anyone who wants to read tonight, you could just pop your name down so we can just have like, so I know who wants to read and who doesn't want to read, since there's a handful of us now. Please, thank you. There's an event. There's a link to the sheet in the events text chat. Chat. So if you go on there, into there, and then it should take you to that link. If anyone wants to sign up for the rest of the night. Okay. So, I mean, that's what it is editing. That's fine. I mean, that's why there's drafts. That's why there's editors and editing and all that stuff. So far, it seems good. Interesting. That's fair. Makes sense. That's perfectly nice.
I see everyone is on silence today.
It does. So does everyone have?
Let's see.
That's fine. That sounds good so far, and the edits have worked. So anyone else got any feedback for Emperor, or are we moving on to Stantia's work?
I feel like I ought to have feedback. Also, my mind has gone completely blank as soon as you asked that question.
Always the way. So no more feedback? Okay, well, looks like we have Estancia up next for our open mic. So if you want to bring up your work on the share screen, or if you want me to do it, let me know.
I can handle that.
Cool, off you go. So yeah, introduce yourself and introduce your work and all that stuff. Whenever you're ready.
So just to check, can people see that, or do I need to change things?
Oh, I can see it.
Okay, so because it's been a while since I did this, the previous chapter was The End of the Storm. Flowing Silk was being bullied horribly and ended up running away from the temple, severely beaten up and to the skin, at which point Sagely and Masterine kind of panicked and went to get him back. He as soon as when he was rescued, Sagely basically picked him up, gave him a big hug, and said, "No, I really do care about you. I've cared about you the entire time. I'm sorry I haven't been able to say it properly. Wan has been awful to you. You did not deserve any of the bullying." So this takes place shortly after that event, while Flowing Silk is recovering or has recovered. Is that a good enough background?
That's perfect. Whenever you're ready, off you go.
Of course, thank you. This is Chapter 5, Trio. EY 3128. Flowing Silk and Wan are 9 years old. Ren is 11. People always forgot Ren was good at being quiet to help him stay out of trouble in the Zhao household, a required skill when you were staying with the patriarch's family. It was typical that the very way the family operated forced you to think and act like a spy in your own house to learn enough to stay ahead. Silence to creep away or creep up to eavesdrop. He hated it, but he didn't deny its effectiveness at making brilliant politicians. In this particular case, he appeared to be lounging on one of the many benches in the Zhao compound, just in earshot of Wan's rooms. 4 months ago, Ren had run a message to the High Priest that one of the temple orphans had gone missing and had seen the barest flicker of panic on their face. The next day, the High Priest had implied to Jiangxi over tea that he could not control his son. That evening, Wan had left Jiangxi's office with bleeding hands to go to the Golden Phoenix Temple to apologize. A week later, Ren had judged it safe to fish for information. He approved of the punishment, showing Wan the orphan's worth by asking Wan to do all the chores Flowing Silk Ribbon could not do. Sagely had also ordered Wan to get his hands treated, though whether it was out of kindness or concern for the floor was debatable. Next was how Wan was handling it. He had caught sight of a female orphan tumbling over the temple roofs and through trees like it was nothing, and thought that the child of the Monkey King would be up for poking fun at a spoiled noble brat. Sorry about that. He had not expected to make a friend that day, particularly not a true friend who could see through his carefully controlled expressions and tease him in return, but he found he liked it. 3 months and 1 week ago, Ren had given in to temptation and seen the sweet, sweet sight of Wan awkwardly clambering up a ladder to light the great chandeliers in the grand entrance hall, and swearing as he nearly fell off the old equipment. Ren hadn't laughed, but the Monkey King child hadn't held back, her laughter ripping through the huge room. Wan looked like he'd been raked across the chest with his own tiger claws. 2 days later, the temple was gifted with a new set of ladders, and Ren smirked. However, all good things had to end, and eventually Flowing Silk Ribbon recovered enough to return to his chores. This simply started the next phase of his investigation. He couldn't ask Staranice too much for fear of making her suspicious, so he paid 2 of the more easily bought servants to give him the report she had asked for on the orb. It was a win-win situation. Ren found out what Jiangxi knew, and he showed his uncle that he was competent without directly needing to converse with them. Letting Jiangxi keep tabs on him like this kept him sufficiently off Ren's back that he at least had a passing attempt at privacy. Unfortunately, Wan also recovered from his pre-dawn chores. Wan's frustration became everyone's problem, and Ren reluctantly resumed rotating between his secluded reading spots. Eventually, it got to the point where Wan searched the Zhao compound from top to bottom to find Ren and eventually challenge him to a spar. He had internally crossed over the spot off his list of hiding spaces with a sigh and refused, citing a need to study for an assessment the next week. 2 weeks ago, Wan had come to find him again. Not quite kept begging him for a spar because all the retainers weren't good enough to put up a decent fight. Ren pointed out Wan's cousin, Jiao Mei, was visiting, who would happily spar him. Wan had paled and slunk off, which led him to now. Wan had been suspiciously quiet the last few days, so Ren was waiting until his darling cousin left in order to search their room. He hated it, but he needed to stay one step ahead on the precariously balanced web of information. The soft click of a door reached his ears, and that, more than anything, put Ren on edge. Wan? Shutting the door quietly? He was definitely up to something, and no matter how poor his plan was, Ren couldn't let himself be caught off guard. He waited for 5 minutes, then stood as casually as if he were continuing his walk. Instead, he jumped onto the rock formation Wan had specifically set there to cover his escape route from his room, looking down to check the footprints Wan hadn't smoothed over. Sloppy. And used them to creep up to the window. A quick prayer to the Sapphire Dragon and application of lockpicks allowed him quiet entry, catching a stick that fell from the window frame before it could break with the ease of long practice. He wasted no time in crossing to the desk and opening the main compartment, then the secret compartment. He should probably object to how easy it was to spy on Wan, but he wasn't complaining. Nothing here beyond the normal reports from his own spies, nothing obviously amiss. It wasn't a letter in progress then, in which case was it one ready to send? He replaced everything exactly as he found it and crossed the room to the door, an easy jump removing a portion of the decorated frame to reveal a letter inside. Perfect. Another jump and the letter was in his hands, shutting a portion of the wood and tucking himself into a corner out of view of the window to read. Dear Flying Silk Ribbon, I can see why you might be hesitant to accept my offer. However, I have learned greatly from my punishment and shall not repeat my mistakes. Would it be ample reassurance to agree to the terms Sage Li proposed of using no weapons and having he or a Golden Temple servant observing our bouts? I require more variety in those I spar, and our familiarity makes you an excellent choice of sparring partner. Think carefully before you turn down this more than generous offer, as we are currently a major donor to the Golden Phoenix Temple. May the 12 Immortals bless our paths. Ren raised an eyebrow in surprise as he finished the letter, committing it to memory before he returned it to the hidden compartment. Less than a minute later, he slipped out of the room, replacing the stick as he slid the window shut, hearing the lock catch properly before retracing his steps to the path and continuing as before. Wan was desperate. That letter had been almost begging for Flowing Silk Ribbon to fight him again. Not signed, it didn't need to be. Wan wasn't so desperate he'd give people blackmail material, but still. He absent-mindedly wandered towards his favourite stream, sitting to let the water trail past his fingers as he thought. Wan truly was frustrated at getting a proper fight if he were contacting the Golden Phoenix orphan he had wronged. True, it had been difficult recently. The harvest had not been a good one, and Wan had been given task after test from his father in how to recover from a difficult year, few of which Wan had performed to expectations. Still, there was no way the boy who he had driven out would accept. No one was that forgiving. Perhaps Ren should consider accepting a spar to get more information out of his cousin. On the other hand, that would mean talking to him, and accepting one match would lead to accepting more, and he really didn't want to deal with his asshole of a cousin, or any of his family, more than he had to. Ren sighed. He should probably prepare to earn some favour with Jiangxi by keeping Wan occupied. He hated having to be Wan's babysitter, but it wasn't like his cousin had anyone else to talk to. At least Ren would be able to grumble about it to Star Anise afterwards. EY 3129. Flowing Silk is 10 years old. Ren and Star are 12. This was the third time this week Wan had vanished towards the dojos. Ren knew that pattern well from long experience of Wan's dissatisfaction. He'd challenge people and fight until he couldn't move. The entirely justified serving he got in the debating session from Flowing Silk Ribbon, or the orphan boy, as Wan called him, probably hadn't improved his temper either. He should probably try to stop him. It was the third dojo where he finally found them, opening the door a crack to watch as Wan shot past before slipping inside when he was sure he wouldn't be noticed. He was surprised to see that it was Flowing Silk Ribbon that Wan was fighting. Realization dawning as to why the clever orphan with the burn-scarred hands, who was so good at debating, as long as he didn't have the whole class watching, had been moving stiffly at lunch a few days earlier. The 10-year-old threw himself to the side and rolled back to his feet in time to jump away from the next fast blow, using his momentum to kick off the wall and carry him over Wan's head. Flowing Silk had plainly learned from experience that he shouldn't let up, landing in a spin to try and trip him before Wan's foot caught him in the stomach and threw him away. Ren felt quiet anger simmering under the surface. It was obvious that Wan was stronger and more skilled. Not only that, but he was deliberately choosing his blows to make sure the bruises wouldn't be visible to casual inspection. Flowing Silk skidded across the smooth dojo floor on his back before turning it into a roll and ending up on his feet an instant before Wan's next blow slammed into the same spot, worsening the bruise and throwing him painfully against the wall. This time the slender boy stayed still, head resting back against the wall with his eyes closed, even when Brian brought his fingers up to point at the boy's throat. The anger subsided a little, replaced with curiosity. Flowing Silk simply seemed resigned and slightly bored. Had Flowing Silk even been trying to beat Wan? Or just dodge long enough to avoid the worst blows? No, he'd tried to get a few good ones in, but he hadn't cared about the fight that much. Like a student doing a particularly bored set of mathematics questions and pretending to look interested. Now Ren was interested. Please excuse me. I don't know why I even bother fighting you, Wan said, turning away in disgust. You can't even put any force behind your blocks. Neither do I, Flowing Silk said dryly as he stood and straightened his robes. Perhaps you should stop doing it if I'm such a waste of your time. Yes, that's exactly the kind of remark you use in debating too. Incredibly polite while turning their own words back on them. So this is how you show your displeasure. Why bait him? Someone has to remind you that you're nothing important, no matter how much the masters spoil you, he said with something between a sneer and a scowl. Oh yes, because he's an arrogant arsehole. I'm going to have to step in or Flowing Silk will just start winding him up again. When Flowing Silk didn't react to the insult, it became a proper sneer. You don't even have the guts to defend yourself against a blatant insult. Perhaps he's got used to the fact you're insufferably rude, Ren said, calmly stepping out of his little shadowy corner. He didn't miss how Flowing Silk's eyes flicked to his unusual wavy dusty brown hair, the Zoe symbol, and the robes which marked him as an apprentice magistrate. Besides, wasn't your father going to take you to the Golden Cat Terrace for lunch today? Ah, then I'm afraid I won't have time for a round 3, Wan said pleasantly, as if he hadn't been beating the tar out of Flowing Silk earlier. How long had this even been happening? If it correlated when Wan had started complaining about him... Until next time, Wan said, bowing in farewell before leaving, one servant going with him while another remained behind to clean. Ren remaining in place with his eye fixed on the crack in the door for a good while until the shape behind it moved away. Flowing Silk had managed to retie his hair before Ren beckoned to him. Walk with me. Once they were out of earshot of the servant, he let the nobleman mask drop and the worry show. "Are you all right?" "I'll be fine," the younger boy said neutrally, though his neutrality was careful rather than frustrating. "I apologise if I